Greetings from Mason, Ohio, where I find myself in front of this nondescript pond full of ducks and geese. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here because this pond happens to lie right at the foot of this 90-year-old, 831-foot tall radio antenna. This tower is located on the very appropriately named AM Avenue here in Mason. Appropriate because this is one of the original AM radio towers. So in 1922, during the infancy of broadcast radio, the call letters WLW, notice that is a 3, not a 4-letter call sign, were assigned to this station, begun by Cincinnati business legend Powell Crosley Jr. Powell was the owner of the Cincinnati Reds and also the manufacturer of Crosley automobiles, which some of you may be familiar with. The station began transmitting in Mason in 1928, and on April 17, 1934, WLW had permission to operate an experimental 500,000-watt station, becoming the first and only commercial station to broadcast at this superpower. WLW was formally opened at 500,000 watts by President Franklin D. Roosevelt on this site, May 2nd, 1934. We're right up at the base of one of the footers here, which is protected by this large iron fence. As you go up, you can see one of the turnbuckles used to tighten it, and the distinctive rhombus shape used by the Blaw-Knox radio antenna manufacturing company, who, although we've probably never heard of them really now, unless you're really into AM radio, at one point in the 1930s, it was believed that almost 90% of radio towers had been manufactured by this one company, including this one. As we're getting in closer to the tower, you can see the WLW moniker of this radio tower on there, as it is still in use today. AM 700 out of Cincinnati. And coming up closer, they don't let you get right up. As you can see, there's a big chain link fence between you and the tower. But what makes this really interesting is that using its 831-foot Blaw-Knox antenna, they broadcasted at literally 10 times the power of any other station in the United States. It earned the title the nation's station. Locals reported hearing broadcasts on barbed wire fences, milking machines, rain spouts, water faucets, and radiators. The custom-built transmitter was a joint venture between RCA, GE, and Westinghouse. And originally at 500,000 watts, like I said, that operation remained until March 1st, 1939, when the FCC ordered the station to reduce its broadcasting power to a paltry 50,000 watts, where it remains today. 50,000 watts is actually the cap for any radio station in the US. So it is at the highest it can be, and you can still hear it in, I think, 35 states, something like that, but no longer is it interfering with your milking machines. You know, you wouldn't want that. Pretty neat to see from the bottom, though. Mason's answer to the Eiffel Tower. And a little piece of communications history right here in southwestern Ohio. Base could use a little work. It's kind of amazing to me that this giant tower is held up by that tiny little base. But yet it is, since 1934, so just shy of 90 years. I hope I'm still standing that erect in 90 years. We shall see. Thanks again for joining me. Always appreciate you guys tuning in to see where I've gone. Sometimes I don't even know where I've gone until I've gotten there, and even then. But again, I appreciate you guys so much, and if you like this video, like and subscribe. I am, believe it or not, at 965, I think it is, subscribers as of the taping of this video, and I really want to get that big round number 1,000, so if you haven't subscribed, I would really consider it a favor. Thanks again, and I will see you next time wherever the roads take me. So, just as I was packing my stuff back up in my car and leaving the radio tower, a security guard came over to talk to me, had me roll my window down, and told me that the tower park is not in fact a park, as in one that you can go to and visit, but is in fact a privately owned facility, and you're not supposed to be walking around there taking videos and parking and so forth. I tried to give him the reasoning that it did have the word park in the name, and he kind of chuckled at that, and I explained what I was doing, and it was okay, no harm, no foul. But I do want to mention that so that you guys don't try to go there and walk around on your own. You are allowed to walk through on the sidewalk, which runs along the one end of the park, the so-called park, and take photos from there. But please don't go up to the base, apparently. So just wanted to let you guys know so that no one gets in trouble because of something they saw on YouTube. Not like that would ever happen, right? Anyway, thanks again.